Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the High School Esports League. My name is Brennan Wright. Why is the match stopped? Oh.
Unfortunately, we had a drop in the knife round again, but it wasn't from a timeout like it was yesterday. It was from a blatant disconnect, so we'll get right back in it, everyone. So welcome to the High School Esports League Holiday 2017-2018 Majors Grand Finals. It's going to be a great match for you all today. We have the Maine West High School Warriors Varsity versus WLHS Generals, the winners of yesterday's semifinal matches. We had the Generals on stream yesterday, and they performed exceptionally well. And today we'll see how they perform against the Warriors Varsity, who we know from the past are also incredibly well players, most notably one of their players on their team, ex-Ghost Academy player, Shot Up, who actually this is his last competition as a Counter-Strike Global Offensive player. So.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't really follow the semi-professional side of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Shot Up actually recently retired from Counter-Strike via his Twitter post. You guys can check that out if you want to read it for yourself. But yeah, in theory, this should be his last match as a competitive player. So HSEL has the honor, I guess, of retiring this player. We are going to be getting into the knife round once again, as we did have a crash on the CT side that caused some issues. And for those of you who do not know, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, the knife round is a determining round to really see who decides what side they start on. So if you win the knife round, you either get to switch or stay, and that will determine what side you start for this map. And of course, there's one on every map.
Speaking of maps, we have the three for you all today. These players did the map veto beforehand, so let's take a look at these maps. As you can see right now, we are on Cache, which is actually the Warriors pick, the Maine West High School Warriors Varsity's pick. Map 2 will be Mirage. That was the Generals pick, which I think is a questionable pick considering how they did yesterday. On Mirage, that was Mirage. They lost 16-4 against the MCSS Rebels that they played yesterday.
Yeah,
so,
they had
interesting that they're choosing to go back there. Brennan, I'll let you talk about that in just a second. And then third map is going to be Inferno, which is Brennan, you remember that. Let's see if we get a Cloud9 victory on that, huh?
Let's not talk about that. It is too soon. Again. You're really playing with my heartstrings there. We are, like you said though, Generals picking Mirage is probably the most surprising thing that we've had all tournament. I mean, they got absolutely smashed out of the map. So I can just assume that they've been practicing that map a lot since that loss last night, this morning. Maybe had some more strats that they wanted to pull they weren't able to do yesterday. Maybe saving some stuff for today. But we are going to be seeing the bomb setting up towards the mid position at this time. Shot Up spraying through that smoke in mid, trying to see if he can pick something up. He's not going to find anything as of yet, and he is going to fall back towards the A site, which is going to be most likely the correct move, as the bomb is moving up into mid, which is going to signify an A push, unless they take the Z to B, which is almost unheard of in competition play. They are going to show themselves, however, and it is going to be up to I'm Little Boy to have the first line defense. He is going to go down immediately, and Paul and Julian actually taking down Shot Up. Bang, getting 2 for himself, though.
Bang, picking up another kill there in quad box. It's finally going to get traded out by Nate, and it's finally a 2v2 here. The bomb is going to be planted on site, and Trigon is close, so he's going to hear it. He's going to peek, but he might get taken out by that player highway. Julian is going to take out Trigon. It's all up to Cannon Hop, who for whatever reason has his name as KHHHHHHH. It's all up to him. He knows the bomb is planted, and he knows there's a player highway. He doesn't know what the other player is on that side, so he's going to spot him out, and Nate is going to get the kill on Cannon Hop. The Generals take the first round. Something interesting to note as well, the Warriors chose to play on CT side first. They really prefer playing CT side first. In the past, every single time we've seen them on stream, they always choose the CT side first after winning the knife round. So they really like that CT side. I think it's mostly because they are more CT-sided players, on top of it being, even map Cache, practically an A map in some perspectives. So
yeah, I mean, Cache is definitely considered the aim map. It is the map that you'll see any team, especially in professional side of things, where if they can just out aim them, and they don't need any strategy to really do it. Like, you'll see an SK if they're going up against one of the, a tier 2 team in a qualifier or something. A lot of times they will pick Cash just because they can just purely out-aim those players. But enough of other teams. Let's get back right into this match. We're going to be seeing the bomb gravitating towards that A site. It is going to be Bang and I'm Little Boy defending the site. We have a Deagle and a USP. So Bang here could do something. If he can land that first shot and get the kill early, he could allow the rest of his team with those teammates to rotate up. That is going to be the information. The call should be coming out in the rotation. Not yet. It's going to be happening right now. Bang trying to find something is not going to be able to find a single kill. Now it is a 5 versus 3. Trigon and Cannon Hop on the CZs. A 5-7 on shot up. This is, I don't want to say 100% doable, but they could get a couple kills out of this. Shot up, picking up ball, but not before being dropped down by Paul. Cannon Hop being spotted and is going to get obliterated by Paul now. And is all up to Trigon. They know exactly where he is, and they're just going to be hunting him down right now.
And it looks like he's just going to get peeked by Julian and taken out there. And the Generals are going to take round 2. They got a couple of kills in that round, so that's not bad. It is going to do a little bit of damage to the Generals, who are trying to build up this economy by winning these rounds, because it is common after winning pistol rounds to win the first 3 straight rounds. Especially on T side, that is very good for them, because those AKs are a bit cheaper than the CT M4s. So they're going to be, if they continue to win and get kills, they'll be able to build up their economy in the event that they lose perhaps the 4th round or something. And it's especially good now they're going to be able to get these eco frags, since the Warriors are on an eco round. But Brennan, this is HSEL. I don't think we can forget that.
Man, I can't.
These eco rounds. These eco rounds could be absolutely detrimental to the Generals, especially in the hands of some of the players on the Warriors here. You can never count them out. So we'll see exactly if they are able to get something done. The bomb is gravitating more towards B. It's going to be coming towards Cannon Hop very, very soon. Here, seeing player Noah actually getting into a bit of a skirmish with Bang there, and these players are coming up on Cannon Hop. He's going to be able to pick one up. He's going to be able to pick up Julian, but they're going to know he's there. Cannon's going to hear another one spray, and Sloth is going to peek him and take him out, making it a 4v4. The rotate call has been made. These players are slowly rotating out. Trigon's going to get hit with that Molotov out of checkers, and he's going to have to be forced up. Shot up, though, taking out Paul. We've placed 5-7 shots. Trigon's going to be able to peek and take out Sloth. Nate now, maybe might get caught out here. The bomb is down on site, or out of B main for the CT, so they just have to hold that. Bang is going to take out Noah in the meantime, and Nate, last alive with that AK, is in trouble here.
I do not get these eco rounds. I don't get HCL. I don't get it almost every round. I've seen so many eco rounds that should not be happening. This is another one. They had pistols, and now they have, they have a rifle in their hands. They have an SMG. They have that scout. Now this is really unwinnable for Nate, and it looks like he is going to have the save call. Either that or he's wrapping around a bit long, which looks like he's going to be wrapping long, hoping to maybe find something here. Although with 9 seconds left, the round is unwinnable, and he is going to be holding on to the AK to try to bring it into the next round, because looking at the economy, it's not bad, but it's not great.
Yeah, we were talking about before how they want to build up their economy in these first couple of rounds, especially with the almost guarantee that they'll win them after this round, since the Warriors didn't really get that many kills in that round, so they wouldn't have that much money to buy anything in the second round. So, losing that round hurts a lot, and we can absolutely see that on the Warriors side. They're able to buy M4s, almost full utilities, kits, and armor. They're going to be able to do a lot here coming into the 4th round.
Yeah, coming in the 4th round, they will be able to do a lot of damage. I mean, both sides. I mean, you do only have the UMP on Sloth, but it could still do some decent damage. Looks like Sloth, yep, he's going to be giving away the information. There are a couple players in mid, so Shot Up is going to be holding with the scout, trying to find something. Sloth shoulder peeking, trying to bait Shot Up into shooting so we can get him while on the reload, but is not going to be successful. No damage being dealt as of yet. Sloth, again, trying to find something. Shot Up, missing the shot initially. It's just slow. Picks are being looked for on both sides. Right now, they really want Shot Up. Taking a little bit of damage there, down to 88 HP. He's going to fall back as he's going to be worried about players pushing up mid at this point, because there are no eyes on that position.
Trigon's going to get taken out in B main, or Trigon's going to take out Julian in B main there. Paul, though, is not going to peek there, and Little Boy on A is going to take out Noah, who's going to go push out A main. The bomb is now mid. In the white box here, we're seeing a player, Sloth, pushing up into Z. He might be able to catch out Shot Up here. So we'll see exactly if he is able to. Sloth is going to be able to find Shot Up, and that player now, the bomb Oh, actually, Sloth, though, behind him. Thomas is going to finally see him. I think he tunnel visioned for a second there. It's a 3v2 now, and the bomb is making... Yeah, or maybe he was peeking around to see if there's any other people in there. 3v2 now, the bomb is going to be planted on the B site, and Thomas almost certainly will be able to hear that bomb noise after it goes off, and he is going to, especially with those players on the A site there, going to be able to push out on the A site, or maybe he's going to wait for his teammates, little boy, and bang, back there. He's going to do some damage to Nate. He's not going to be able to trade him out quite yet. Actually, he's going to get the kill and help.
He's going to get rained on.
Or not the double, but they are going to be able to get the defuse here, and the Warriors are going to be able to tie up the scoreline already, 2-2.
Yeah, scoreline tied to 2-2 now. Warriors are bringing themselves back into this game. Although, Generals, they're not falling behind. I mean, they're making these rounds expensive for the Warriors. They are taking guns out of their hand. They are getting the bomb plant down. So they're not in any way out of this. Of course, it is still tied. The economy, though, is going to be forcing them to go onto a pistol buy. I'm not going to say the round is really already won by Warriors just because of how many HSEL eco rounds I've seen that just demolish any predictions we have for rounds. We are going to be seeing every one of these pistols going towards this A site, though, and moving into Squeaky. They may not be ready for this. Little boy is going to be the first line of defense with this M4. Molotov going to be aimed at that door, waiting for it to open. He is actually going to fall back, though. And wait, it looks like they do or expect this push into the squeaky position. I'm a little boy, a little bit out of cover here. He is going to spot him out. The door is open, and now the rush is coming, and they're being mowed down. The CTs demolishing the General side. No chance for those pistols to win.
Yeah, not a single player was taken out there on the Warriors varsity. So one of the first eco rounds, not the first eco rounds, one of the few eco rounds that was not able to do damage to the other side there. So that is going to allow them to buy in this round. We're seeing them fully buy up here at those AKs and Offs armor, utility, you name it, and they're going to make their way not really towards anywhere. We're seeing sort of a 2-2-1 split, or maybe it's a 3-2 here. Towards Garage here. Sloth is actually going to be able to find shot up in the mid there, and some sprays through smoke here. At B side is going to knock Cannon Hop down to 61 HP, but this may do a little bit of damage to the spray back there. Julian's going to actually go down to 76 as well. So now the Generals have the upper hand. They've taken out shot up, and they know these players are towards the B side, so they're going to make their way towards A, where Little Boy is waiting here. They're just walking, however, so he's not going to be able to hear them until maybe it's too late. Yeah, he does have that backup from Bang in Highway, however.
Yeah, Little Boy, really the only man on site, is going to be backed up by Bang. As of right now, I believe he spotted that one player in A main. I'm not 100% sure. I saw it on my screen. I'm Little Boy, though, picking up the player in mid. That's going to be Paul going down. Nose getting shot in the back. Trades on both sides. Making it 2 versus 3. Although I'm Little Boy going down. It is all going to be up to Cannon Hop now with the AK-47. He is up towards the A side. He could do this, although one player walking behind, I believe he knows he's there. Julian not going down. The spray being botched a little bit. And Julian able to land that headshot to keep that tie in hand.
I mean, those long-range sprays are hard, man. So
they are, of course. He definitely did the damage. Julian just came out on top there. In both these teams, I mean, we are tied right now. Nobody's showing a clear favorite as of right now, as we're completely back and forth for the most part. Bomb. It's going to be gravitating towards the B site. Smoke is going to be going down, although this has happened in every single round. Only 2 players on this B side. Pretty standard setup. Cannon Hub trying to find something through smoke. He is going to find a gap, however. And this is going to allow him to pick up Sloth through the wall. That's going to be the bomb going down. He spots the head. And that's going to be another one. Almost getting a third. He's not going to know he's doing that damage, though, as it was through the smoke. That grenade could do something very good. It's not going to land. And right now, the Generals have been stopped, not knowing what to do. They lost 2 players early on to that AWP. They have not even pushed. They have very little utility to work with left. Only 4 flashes of smoke and a couple mollies. Definitely doable with that utility, but very hard. Molotov going to be going to the B side. It looks like they are going to fake it and try to move towards A, although the Warriors have not budged. They are not buying that this is the final push for the Generals.
Yeah, the Generals are sort of playing passively here. I think they're looking for a couple more picks here, although Shadow might be able to find one or get taken out here. He's definitely going to spot those players out, including the Bomber. So they're going to get that information that they need to know that that player is in mid. That's going to allow a little boy to peek and take him out now. So now it's going to be Julian alone in mid, and then Nate's still stuck in Sunroom with that off, just watching their backs. So it's probably most likely going to be a safe call here for the Generals, so that they can save these weapons. Taking a look at their economy, they have some money, but some of these players that are currently dead right now, Paul and Noah more specifically, don't have that much money. So saving these weapons into the next round is going to allow them to draw it for their teammates. If they decide to force it in the next round, or at the very least, maybe drop some pistols or SMGs or something.
Yeah, I mean, this will allow them to be dropping into this next round if they really want to, but either way, they really don't have much money spread across the board. It looks like they are going to be doing the drops. That means they're not going to be carrying in much utility. Sloth and Nose both do not have much at all. Nose actually with nothing. As I said, though, he's going to be buying up some grenades. So they do have some stuff to work with, but it is not a lot. I mean, they do have these AKs, they do have the armor. Utility is going to make it a bit hard for them to push into sites when they want to do so. But again, it's still very doable. 4 AKs and AWP versus the 2 ops and 3 M4s of the Warrior side. This is anybody's match. Anybody's round, I should say.
Yeah, the General's still just playing this the standard setup that they've been doing, really like a 2-1-2 setup. Just watching angles, looking for picks, hoping that one of the Warriors are going to get greedy and push. However, that's definitely not the Warriors' playstyle. They like to play back and get picks themselves so that they can get the information that they need. These guys are not aggressive. They are tactical. On both teams, actually. Both teams are both tactical, not really aggressive, which is very good if you're going against a tactical team, because if you just rush, you're going to lose a player early on. And then, that's going to be manpower you don't have for a later push in the round. Or, that's utility you won't have for being able to take a site or hold the site. So all these all these good factors for both teams. Looking like they're preparing to set up on B. All those players are gravitating towards B main. They're setting up smokes. They're setting up mollies, it looks like. Getting ready to push into the A site. These grenades are going to be seen now coming onto the site. So Trigon's being able to catch out Paul. He's going to get another one. He's going to get another one, but get taken out. But not before doing some damage here. Whereas Canhop is sitting in the smoke, or in the fire, so he's going to get hit down to 15. Not before taking one out. On the other side, though, Nate is going to be able to kill onto Shut Up, and Canhop making this a 2v2 here. Bang, spots out Sloth. He's going to miss the shots and not be able to take him out, but the Molotov is going to let Nate know that there is a player coming from Banks as well, so they know where these two players are. Going to be able to take out Little Boy here. Bang is the last alive. They know where he is. They have the angle on him. Not going to really peek. Bang's just looking for him. Sloth is going to spot him out, but he's going to get taken out here. Bang. He's going to
he could defuse this.
He's going to start the defuse. It's going to peek him. Nate!
Oh, he has it?
Bang is going to get the defuse, and Nate is not going to quite be able to kill him until after the defuse is over.
That is so unfortunate. He had the plan. He had the positioning. Unfortunately, that bomb was just not planted correctly for him, and he was just able to stick that bomb and defuse it without any worry at all about being killed. He did go down the end to lose that weapon, but that does not matter. They took the round, and now they are able to carry this lead just a little bit. And the economy on the General side is going to be broken now. They're only going to have that 1 AK and the AWP brought in this round. Very little utility. Only 2 smokes, 4 flashes, and a Molotov. This is set up where they have 1 shot at this site. And look at that. They just lost one of their rifles and basically all their utility.
Yeah, that early pick from Sloth there is going to not do so well. And it's going to be the pause call from the Generals as a result of that. Unfortunately, it's not going to get taken effect until the next round. It's most likely going to be a tack pause, I will assume here. We are going to see how that goes out. It looks like Canhop's going to get a couple quick kills here, and Noah is going to be the last one alive. Nid's going to take out Bang, but they know where he is. They know he has the bomb, so they're going to be able to converge on him. Players coming from all sides, covering all angles. He's just stuck in this corner, and he's going to get taken out by Trigon.
Yeah, Trigon taking him out there. Warriors pick up yet another round. This is going to be a 3-round lead, as we're going to be having what looks like a tactical pause. Nobody's disconnected from the server as of yet. So General's really trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, they won the pistol round, they won that consecutive, and then they won a single rifle round, and Warriors have won pretty much every rifle round in the map so far. So Generals really need to figure out what's going on and try to figure out something, at least stop the momentum of the Warriors. And the one thing I'm really worried about is if this is how they're playing on Cash, how are they going to be playing on Mirage, which they struggled with yesterday?
Mirage was also their map pick as well, so you're right. They struggled with it yesterday. So I wonder if they maybe did some practice after the game or something to maybe improve. You're absolutely correct. Not entirely sure why they chose Mirage after yesterday's whole debacle. As well as, Warriors banned out Nuke as well, I was told before the game started. They decided to ban out Nuke very early in that match. They didn't want to go to Nuke, and they saw the VOD after yesterday. They did not.
Yeah, they saw how well they were doing on General's side.
Ooh, yeah, General. They want to take away all the General's advantage. Yeah, this could be some damage here. Unfortunately, that smoke is going to cover Bang out. So it looks like they're going to try and take control of the mid with those eco pistols. So we'll see exactly how the eco round shapes up for the Generals. They haven't done so well on their previous eco rounds, but the HSEL eco round effect is going to start here. It looks like Bang is going to take up Paul, trying to jiggle peek him, miss the second shot, and take a bit of damage here. Not too much. He's down to 80 only. Trigon, though, is going to take out Julian. Not before Julian takes out Cannon Hop, and Bang is going to take out Sloth as well, making this a 4v2, and those players are trying to make their way into checkers here. We're having a little bit of a fight with Trigon, but Trigon's going to be able to take out Nate, and a double kill onto No there, allowing the Warriors to take their 7th round.
Yeah, Warriors taking round number 7. This is the finals. We don't have those HSEL eco rounds here. We've seen them before. For some reason we saw them yesterday, but right now, other than the one in this game, that's an outlier. I can accept 1 or 2. I can accept 1 or 2.
The HSEL eco rounds, I think, effect takes in place. There's like a conditional here. If and only if the teams are of like plus or minus 10 skill level of each other, and the skill level is an arbitrary number. So
oh yeah,
it's definitely like if and only if that. So I'm not saying by that in any means that the Generals are not of the skill level of the Warriors. Of course, to make it to the finals, it takes incredible skill.
Oh yeah, of course it takes incredible skill.
They might definitely be getting a little bit overshadowed here. They're just having a warm-up. We saw the beginning of the first game yesterday. They did not play so well at the beginning of the first game. They lost a ton of rounds to the Rebels in a row, I believe, so they might just be warming up here. And Shop's going to open up the round kill on a Nate as Julian trades out Bang here. Shop with a double kill on the Sloth, making this a 4v3 here. And that bomb is down, and they know Shop's going to get another kill onto Julian here. They know that Paul is there, and now they know that Noah is in A main with that kill onto Little Boy. 3v2 here. Noah wants to grab that bomb, but he's going to get taken out by Cannon Hop. Paul, last alive, looks like is going to go backwards. He's probably going to opt to save this AK because his team is completely broke. Taking a look at the economy really quickly here. No player above $1,700 right now, Noah being the highest there. And, the next highest player would be 600, 300, 250. So they're in a bit of a tough spot here, although they will be on the full loss bonus if they lose this round, since they will have lost 5 rounds in a row and have won a round beforehand. So they'll have a bit of money going into the next round, but it is definitely not looking good for them right now.
Yeah, no, not looking good for them at all. I mean, Warriors up here. They do have 2 players left alive versus 1, so it is, again, expensive for the Warriors. Well, it doesn't matter if they're winning round after round. They're going to be able to buy up every round, and that's exactly what we're seeing. I mean, we have a few players on over 7,000 now. Everybody else is on 5K on that team. Then when you look down at the Generals, we have 300 on Paul, and then you have 4,000, 3,600, 3,100, and then you have about 5,000 on Nose. So they are really struggling here against the Warriors, and although these rounds look close, it's been steadily in Warriors' favor for the past 6 or 7 rounds now.
Yeah, the Warriors have definitely done much better so far in this game. Look at the scoreboard here. Nate is really the only player. He's the only player in double-digit kills right now for that team, but that's not putting them down here. Cannon's going up around with the kill. Dragon's long enough for Sloth takes out Cannon. Dragon double kill shot up on getting the kill on the Nate with that flank, and a double kill on shot up, taking out Paul, allowing the Warriors to win their 9th round here. Coming into round 13, the scoreline is 9-3 Warriors up 6 rounds here. Generals have already taken a pause in this game. I believe they have 3 minutes of pause time per map. They already took one about 5 rounds ago or so. I think it was attack pause, so they're struggling right now, and this is the Warriors map pick as well. Their next map is Mirage, which is General's backup. So hopefully they'll do better on that map. Even though yesterday they didn't do so well.
Yeah, it is very important to keep in mind that this map is the choice of the Warriors. So the Generals may not be necessarily so comfortable on this. They should not be losing this hard though. 9-3. It is a pretty big deficit. Of course, it is only the first round of the first map of the series. But yeah, they should be worried, especially with how they performed on the Mirage side yesterday. I mean, they got obliterated. We are seeing them getting ripped apart in this site. However, it is currently a 4 versus 3, and it's going to be a 4 versus 2. As Shotup's going to get 1 kill, gets 2. Will he be able to get number 3? He's set up into position to do so, although the flank right now from Little Boy will take his life, and that is going to make it 10-3 as Warriors make their way into double digits.
Yeah, and if you're not familiar with Counter-Strike, if you're just watching because your school's playing or because you are interested and you're not too familiar with, please keep in mind, Cisco is a best of 30. That means the first team to 16 takes the map. They have a possibility to tie the series or tie the map 15-15. In which case, in the main season, that was it. The game was tied. But since we're in the postseason here, the game will go into overtime. Best of 6 here, and already starting off the round strong. Shotup is going to be able to get a double kill onto these players. Sloth and Nate going down here. The bomb is down mid, and they know it. Shotup could be able to get another kill. 4 kills in the round for Shotup here. Ooh. Bang, taking his ace with that nade.
Yeah, bang. Getting that ace there. Shotup most likely would have gotten the ace there. But great play from Warriors. Once again, they were able to rip through that eco round of the Generals. Make it 11-3. We are finally going to be seeing the Generals buying up into their rifles. Once again, they will have utility. They will have armor. Lacking a bit is going to be Paul on the utility, although either way, they will have plenty to work with. And it looks like they are going to be playing for picks. The bomb is set back in that T-spawn, so there's no commitment whatsoever to any site. They are just trying to find something. Generals here starting to get a bit desperate, hoping that the Warriors will make a mistake and move into a position where they can be picked off without any worry of Generals going down. We are going to be seeing a boost, it looks like, into a mid. It does not look like Bang is necessarily watching it, so he could be caught out. Only he's going to spot the head. He's going to get a great flick onto Sloth here. That's going to make it an early 5 versus 4. Nate looks like he wants to peek mid. Bang in a position watching there. Molotov will give a bit of a distraction as the bomb is going to be moving towards the B site. Well, it changes his mind. Moving into mid again. Is it going to get tagged down as... No, he's going to get tagged down. That grenade could take him down. It's not going to happen. Shotup picks up 1. Nate actually going down there as Nosif picks up Bang. Shotup picking up another one for himself. And it's all going to be up to Paul now. With the AK-47, it looks like it is going to be yet another save round. Picks up the kill on Little Boy. He's going to hold this for now. Trigon, he's working his way around. Looks like he's getting a bit aggressive here. He wants that kill, although he's going to run right into the arms of Shotup, and that is going to be round number 12.
Yeah, and you said before that the Generals were just waiting for the Warriors to get a little bit out of position and to push up. And you know, that's definitely not impossible for the Warriors to do. I've seen in the past, once they start winning, if they start winning a little bit, they'll start getting cocky and playing more trolly. So we'll see if they to get a little bit cocky in the rest of this game or into
they have been known to pull out the strat roulette strats when it comes to dominating. So we'll see if those come out. Those are always a joy to commentate. But yeah, strat roulette strats could come out. Warriors are known for doing that, especially when they're holding this big of a lead, and they're just being completely dominant here. I mean, Generals winning the pistol round, winning that consecutive, and winning a single rifle round. It really does look like this is Warriors game. T side now for the Warriors. Hopefully this could be a little bit different, give us a bit more of a game. Generals hopefully do have something to pull out since they are now on the CT side.
And we'll see exactly what they are able to do. Looks like it's going to be a B rush here from the Warriors. They're just going to quickly rush into the site. Look, not so quick. It looks like they're going to start to walk here. Someone's going to be spotted out here. Looks like Sloth is going to spot how it's Trigon there. Shots going to be exchanged, but no one's going to be able to get taken down just now. Sloth, though, is going to go down to 3 HP, and Noah's going to finally get taken out by Cannon Hop here. They're going to be able to make their way onto the B side here. Sloth, though, is going to trade out Cannon Hop double on Little Boy, taking out Sloth, and Shot Up going to get the headshot onto Paul. There's a 4v2 here. Some bomb is going to be planted on the B site. It's going to be up to the Generals to retake this site here. Shot Up going to take out Nate here, and Julian last alive in heaven. If he's able to find a frag, that'll be pretty good, especially on one of those damaged players. But he is going to get taken out by a Shot Up in the end. And the Warriors are going to take their 13th round.
Yeah, Warriors taking round number 13. I mean, again, this is just absolutely dominating from the Warriors side. There's really nothing Generals are able to do to make anything happen, as they're just getting shut down in every attempt that they make to bait somebody out, to, you know, fake something. The Warriors are reading them like a book. They are having no issues. And is this the strat? What strats we're seeing here? Nope, that's the Generals. Just kidding. We are seeing the Generals rushing in the mid, trying to see if they can group up and get the kills. It's not going to be working out. A Shot Up is going to be obliterating them. He will go down eventually, but bang. Cleaning up the rest right now. Does have a lot of damage out there. He's going to pick up... No, not going to pick up another one. Sloth is going to find himself a kill. But it looks like Trigon will be the last to be able to finish up the Generals, making it 14-3. I mean, at this point, if you're the Generals, you're not thinking about how you're going to win this map. You're thinking about what are you going to do to win the next two. Because, I mean, looking at the way it's been going down right now, we're not going to sugarcoat it. Generals is getting demolished, and they need to be thinking about what's going on in the next map.
Yeah, the Generals are getting absolutely destroyed right now. Let's look at the scoreboard really quickly. Nate at the top of the scoreboard, their captain, 11 and 11. Next player, 7 and 13, 7, 16, 6, 15, 5, 17. Over on the Warriors side, clearly, you know, we didn't expect anything different. Shot Up is leading the team, 24 and 7. Bang, who just got taken out by Nate, is 15 and 10. Then Trigon, 14 and 5. Cannon Hop, 12 and 9, and Little Boy at the bottom with 7 and 6. So Little Boy, the bottom of the Warriors, has, you know, equal kills or more kills than 4 players on the Generals. So that's just saying something right there, and we can even see it in this round here with a little bit of buy that the Generals did, of course, which isn't going to leave them anything in the next round. They're most certainly going to lose this map, as you said. Going to put the game up at 15-3. So now they know where Sloth is, the last player alive with that scout. Since he did just take a shot at Little Boy, he hit it out miraculously.
You know, the economy for Generals is not going to be good coming this round. They are going to be on pistols. Looking at it now, it's 2,900, not 2,950 to be exact, is the highest value on any of these players. So this is going to be pistols, SMGs, whatever they can do to buy. Versus the 4 AKs and the AWP of Warriors, it's really not looking good. We're going to be seeing the Scout coming out, the MP9, and 3 Deagles. So unless they can land these headshots, unless they can land these 1Ds, this is pretty much game over for the General side. At least map over. They still have at least one more map in the future for them to be able to bring themselves back, redeem themselves from this attempt. I mean, it's barely a showing. They're barely in the server right now. Bomb gravitating towards the A site. Information is going to be found by Julian, as grenades are going to be coming out into the site, as well as squeaky door opening. This should notify the rest of his team to rotate towards the site, although no rotations coming out, as the Warriors are just dominating and mowing down the side of Generals. Paul picking up a good kill onto I'm Little Boy, although with the bomb down and no utility. They know exactly where he is. And that's going to be Warriors, ending at 16-3 on map 1.
Map 1, a complete destruction here. The reflexes coming out from these players here to just exit out of the server. So after the match, we'll just get them back in really quickly as we start the next match.
Yeah, we are just waiting for this next map to load up. Players reconnect to the server. That is definitely a reflex there. So we should be getting those players.
I mean, a lot of those players just commonly play on the ESEA and stuff. So you know, really common to just exit out and send let the ESEA open up your next match and stuff like that. So you know, that's probably what happens. I mean, I know I have a keybind. I have an alias I wrote that rebinds every time CSGO starts up, because I rage a lot. I don't want to type the word disconnect in console. If I type the letter D in console and press enter, I disconnect from the server. That alias, so because I rage a lot at the end of the game. Oh. There's a difference between toxic and ragey, so.
Not you toxic.
I'm in.
We are going to be
no,
having the players connecting to the server though, and let's just go a bit in depth looking at this map, looking at last map. So we saw the generals on this map yesterday. We saw them get obliterated yesterday. This is the one map that they lost, which actually sent it into map 3. And looking at how they just performed on Cash, I'm worried. I am worried that they'll be able to do anything on this map whatsoever, really.
Hopefully they'll be able to do some good things here. Hopefully they looked over the VOD from yesterday. I believe one of those players was asking about the VOD yesterday. I think he obtained it by subscribing to our Twitch channel, which, by the way, is how you get access to these VODs after today. They will be uploaded to our YouTube channel in a week or two. But tomorrow. if you want them immediately, you should subscribe to our Twitch channel. It's not that much money. It's $5 a month, plus you get access to all these emotes. My personal favorite being the Oof emote. And we got a couple
That's a good
other
emote.
ones. Brennan likes his Watt emote, which is his face. So, I mean, you get all these cool emotes, and you can use them in our Discord server. If you link your Twitch with our Discord, you get access to special roles to get your special text and voice chat, and you can use those emotes in the server because normal people can't use them in the server anymore. So, you get to use all those awesome emotes. And we're seeing the Warriors win the knife round here. Looks like they are going to choose to stay on CT side here. Not the Warriors, sorry. The Generals are actually going to be the winners of the knife round here. And it looks like they're going to choose to stay. So we just got to wait for them to ready up here. Interesting enough that they're choosing to stay on the T side here.
Yeah, staying on this T side, that's something we saw them do yesterday, I believe, too, isn't it? That they selected the T side of Mirage because they did win the knife round.
Yeah, I think they did take the T side of Mirage. Yeah, and we were talking about how they needed to win we need to win more rounds because they were down like something like 9-3 at a point, and they were not able to take any more rounds in that half. I believe that was yesterday. So
yeah, that was yesterday. I mean,
choosing T side is interesting.
Yeah, choosing T side on Mirage is not something we see often. So hopefully, that means that they either fix this strat or are running a similar strat that will actually work, because whatever they were doing yesterday and trying to do yesterday was not working. Whether that means they think that this strat will work against a team like Warriors, or if they really just don't have anything left, is going to be interesting to me. Either that or if they have something new up their sleeve. The bomb, though, is gravitating towards this B side. It looks like we are going to be having a B fake with these two players sitting up in the apartment's position. Smokes are going to be raining into the site, and here it comes the fake. Two players pushing the B site, and an early rotation off of A. This is going to have an open site for these players wanting to plant on A. And actually, General's taking the B site despite the bomb moving into A. But it's going to be short-lived. The Warriors here retaking B. They're not 100% sure yet. It looks like they're just realizing that they have been bamboozled. The CT players moving around. That's going to be allowing Sloth to pick up one. That's going to be a 2 versus 3 early as he picks up that P250. He's going to be upgrading that pistol. He heard I'm little boy in mid. He is going to pick up the kill, but not before shot up. He gets one for himself. Last player alive is going to be tapping the bomb. He's sort of aware of where these players are. He's not going to be able to pick up anything, though. Generals picking up round number 1 for themselves with a bomb plant.
Yeah, that's a good start so far for the Generals. So they're certainly doing better than they were yesterday. But you should never count out the Warriors here.
No, it's only round 1.
It's only round 1. Just like last map, they might be able to take one of these other rounds, especially with the HSEL Eco rounds curse here. Looks like the Generals are going to make their way, try to take top mid, probably going up cat to B, as we're seeing these two players in the back of B apartments here. Luckily for Warriors, they've got a couple players there, and it looks like Little Boy might actually come up on Paul here. It looks like he is, and Paul is going to be able to take him out. It's going to give him a little bit of information for both teams, actually. It's going to allow Cannon Hop to push up a little bit and try not to get caught out himself. Paul is moving up. He's got his Mac 10 out. He's going to be able to take out Cannon Hop. Well, that's definitely going to give him the information they need. It's going to let him push in B apps here. Luckily, Bang is there to be able to take out Paul. He's going to grab this gun for himself, and he's got flashbangs, so he's going to make his way out onto site. He's going to see Noah pushing into market. However, these players behind Bang in the back of apartment probably going to give him a little bit of trouble, especially that one on Cat as well. He knows where these players are. He hears them. He sees them. definitely just saw the bomb there, so that's going to give the Warriors the information they need to be able to rotate here. And they're not able to find Bang to take him out. In the meantime, he's going to be able to take another one out with him. Noah is going to drop down, as well as Shot Up taking a bit of damage here from that AK on Nate. Bomb still hasn't pushed out of B apartments here. Shot Up is going to get taken out by Sloth there. And Bang and Trigon, very smart, are not peeking these players. Fake from Nate. Bang is going to peek it, but get taken out here. And Trigon going behind him is going to catch out Nate with that headshot, taking out, prevent the bomb plant. And now it's all up to Sloth to win, and they're most likely going to be able to do it. Sloth takes out Trigon, and the Generals take round 2.
Yeah, a little bit too close for comfort there, although Generals still able to come out with that round, making it 2-0. So far, the exact same as the last map, so it's going to be a difference here. The difference maker is going to be whether or not they're able to win this rifle round. I mean, they should be able to win it. This is another eco from Warriors. So it should be a 3-0 on the board for Generals. The bomb moving towards that mid position once again, although Bang pushing up close. This could be lethal if he gets caught out. He's going to pick up 1. Not able to find number 2 as Sloth is going to trade him out in mid. So this is not quite yet our HSEL eco rounds that we're so famous for. The Warriors now are down a player. But so are the Generals. Pushing up into mid now. Sloth looking at I'm Little Boy's position. He could catch him out if he decides to push in to mid, which he does not look like he wants to do. I believe Sloth peeks him. He's going to get the pixel on him. Great shot from Sloth, picking up I'm Little Boy early, making it a 4 versus 3. Try getting taken down in mid.
Sorry. Sloth is going to get taken, or take down Dragon in mid, and Julian's going to be able to take out Shut Up as well. Now it's all up to Canhop, and they know he's on Cat there. Sloth is going to be able to find him, and the Generals are going to take their 3rd round. A good start from them so far. Much better than their performance on Mirage yesterday. They're certainly doing much better. Yesterday, at this point, they had no rounds, I think, and they had this many rounds at the end of the half. So they're already starting off pretty well. Let's see if they're able to keep this string of rounds going. Although the Warriors are on their bye round this round. Looks like they're going for a double op setup as well. Most likely one player going to be watching apartments, one mid, or something like that. Maybe one on A site. There's certainly a lot of places an opera can go in this map. Very good for them. Looks like one of them is mid, the other one is going to be on the B side here. Trigon is going to take out Julian there on A. Very good play on these up shots going into apartments. So Little Boy's trying to find a pick here. These nades coming out here. Bang is not going to be able to find one. He's going to get taken out by Nate. Canhop's going to get a headshot through a wall onto Sloth. There, making it a 4v3, and now the bomb is going to go down on the B site for the Generals. It's going to be planted for apartments here, it looks like. But now these players are here. Shot up in the smoke here. Let's see if he's able to find Noah, although Noah might have the upper hand here. Looks like his feet are going to be visible. The shot up is going to just a little quicker and take out Noah. But Paul is going to trade him out. 3v2 here. Paul and Nate each have a combined 28 health. Paul is going to get taken out there by another wall bang by Paul, or by Canhop, and Canhop is going to take out Nate as well. Letting the Warriors take their 1st round. It's exactly how the last map, or not exactly how the last map started, but already the Warriors taking a round this early in the map could potentially turn the tides.
The Warriors showing a dominant performance so far. On that map, at least, during the rifle round there, they were just obliterating the Generals. I mean, a couple good shots from the Generals side, but really, Warriors had full control over that site pretty much the entire time.
Yeah, they never really left the sites. There was these players hiding in smoke, or hiding, you know, on cat, or behind the bench or market or something. So yeah, you're absolutely correct. They never really left the site here. And the Generals opening the round strong are going to be able to kill Trigon in connector there. That smoke on Cat there is not really going to allow Canhop to be the killing one. He's going to be able to go back in and get the flick onto Noah. And these players, Sloth at top mid with that op. He's done pretty well with the op, so we'll see if he's able to do some damage to these players here. I don't know where Canhop is, but he's going to throw a Molotov in there to detonate out of there. He's going to miss the shot, but it's going to give both teams the information that they need. They haven't seen that bomb quite yet, though, but the bomb is rotating backwards. Looks like they want to go into B apartments here, not really trying to go to the A site. Looks like it's going to be a full rotate onto B as Julian rotates off the A site into apartments there. But Bang in that position, just jumping, trying to get information to see if any players are pushing up. Looks like they might be going underpass, actually. Paul and Sloth take out Little Boy here.
Yeah, finally, it's looking like something's going in the favor of the Generals. It is still 4 versus 3, so this is doable for both sides. Bang, gonna get mollied out. They do not know he is there yet. One's gonna jump right on top of him. That's gonna be a kill for him. Picking up number 2. No, he will not. He's gonna be saved by Julian, as Nate's gonna be planting the bomb right now. 4 versus 1 now. Shot up. The only player left is looks like he wants to be going for this. If he can find an early pick, this is 100% doable. He will find the headshot on the Sloth. That's an early one. He finds number 2. Now it is a 1v1 early. He's pushing into sight. I believe he should know exactly, or not exactly, relatively where Nate is. The sound, though. Sound cues are going to give him away. And he's going to be taken down. The 1 versus 3 is denied as Nate gets a headshot and brings round number 4 on board for Generals. Definitely a scary one, but, you know, a round is a round in the end.
Yeah, a round is a round, although they did take a bit of losses there, we're seeing. That's certainly starting to take its toll in general.
Understatement.
Yeah, Sloth and Julian now sort of on ecos. I mean, they've got armor and utility, but they don't really have these
No, Julian
these weapons.
100% is.
Fortunately for them, though, the Warriors are on an eco here, and Cannon Hop has already taken a bit of damage coming into this round. So they're going to have a little bit of an advantage here. Looks like they want to make their way towards the A sites. The bomb and 4 players are in the back of A main here. On the Warriors team, we have a couple of these players pushed up as well. Shot Up and Trigon taking these advantageous positions. As the smokes begin to come out, looks like they're going to throw them on 110, it looks like, or maybe 105 or something like that. A lot of these players, they like to coordinate even times, usually, for throwing their nades. So those nades are going to finally come out, and they're going to begin their push onto the site. These players there, look at this. Cannon Hop and Bang are behind in T-spawn. They're going to expect it here. Shot Up and Trigon are each going to get a kill, however, before Trigon gets taken out here. Nate's watching the spray, is not able to take out Little Boy, and just allow Shot Up to take him out. Not for Julian trades out Cannon Hop, and Sloth trades out Shot Up. It's a 2v2 here. Fortunately, though, for the Warriors, they haven't been able to pick up any guns, and Sloth is going to take out Little Boy. Last alive, Bang on stairs with just the USP. No armor, no kit, no nades. He's going to spot out one person, but he's not going to spot out the other. And now they're finally going to get caught out by Sloth, and the Generals are going to take their 5th round.
Yeah, round number 5 on the board. Definitely a better showing than we saw, not only on the first map that we saw from them on yesterday. They definitely sat down, looked through some demos, looked at how these Warriors have been playing, and they have been doing very well compared to yesterday. I mean, I was very, very concerned when we saw this pick come out from this team when they had just been obliterated the day before in their semifinal match. The only reason they're in this today is because they were able to win the nuke map following. But they're, again, playing phenomenally well today compared to yesterday and even the previous map. So they've definitely figured out what's going on. They definitely had a talk in between maps here, said, listen, this is what we need to do. Maybe switch up some roles. But right now, it's going, again, great for them.
Smokes start to come out for the Generals and make their way towards the A site again. Shot Up, though, has a rifle, so maybe he'll be able to do a bit more damage here. Watching scaffolding, and the bomb is going to get planted right next to him. The spray through the smoke. He's not going to be able to find Noah, who gets the bomb plant contested. And that's the bomb plant I think they wanted yesterday. Yesterday there was a botched plant on that exact, or almost in that exact same spot, and that's, I think, the one they wanted. So Sloth is going to take out Cannon Hop, and Shot Up's going to take out Paul as well, making it 4-4, so it's even. But the Generals are set up here. Shot Up is going to be able to find Noah, and they're going to have control of the site. So if they have the nades, they can keep the Generals out. Little Boy is going to get a kill there.
And this is looking exactly what happened yesterday.
It's exactly what happened yesterday. Shot Up's going to take out Julian and get a double kill onto Nate there. It's going to allow the Warriors to pick up their 2nd round and take some of these AKs here. Now they've got 2.
Yeah, I mean, they had
a strong position.
That's going to be 2 AKs in the hands of the CDs, like you just said, and, you know, that plant right there, you know, they're able to get it in, they're able to plant it without taking much damage, but the same exact thing happened yesterday where they had those players set up post-plant on that ramp, although, you know, the Warriors just came in, demolished anybody who was on the site because they did not have the manpower and they were not able to defend properly. They knew exactly where those players would be, where it was planted. There's no questioning where it would be. Sloth missing the shot, actually legging on Little Boy in the end and mid there. So that's going to be some damage done. Shot Up also going down. Nate could be dropping down on Little Boy in the mid position. So it's going to be a 3 versus 5 now. Good round from the Generals so far. Able to pick up an AK in hand to upgrade from that SMG. It's not going to matter, though. Cannon Hop's not going to let him hold on for long. Sloth here, hoping he can find the AWP shot through the smoke. He doesn't know Cannon Hop is on stairs now. He spots him. He's gonna drop him down, but not before he had taken Julian. 3 versus 2 now. They do still have the advantage. And Sloth gonna be missing the shot, taken down and punished for that by Bang. 2 versus 2 now. The bomb's gonna be going down on the A site. The only player defending as of right now is gonna be Noise.
But Paul definitely has enough time to get onto the site as the Warriors are gonna go slow and try to peek out here. Paul might be able to catch out Bang here. He's not going to, as he's going to get taken out by Bang. It's all up to Noah. Unless the live Firebox is going to get pushed out by that Molotov, and Trigon is going to take him out and allow the Warriors to get this defuse, making the scoring line 5-3 in favor of the Generals still. But the Warriors are slowly coming back here, getting a couple of rounds here and there.
You know, Generals picking up the rounds they need to do. The Warriors, though, hot on their tails. They've won the last 2. I'm sorry. And they're, starting to come back. They are starting to come back. It's starting to look like they are getting into form. They were a little bit shaky in the start. But, they're hitting shots now. They're coordinating correctly. And we're going to be seeing another rush from Shot up here in mid. I don't know if they're going to be expecting this. He picks up 1. He spotted the man on 2. Yeah, that's number 2 for him. Picks up 3. Picks up number 4. And he's looking an ace here for the ace.
I don't think his teammate is going to let him get the ace, though. Dragon likes to take a lot, and yeah, he's going to do just that. Dragon's going to take out Julian to steal the ace from Shot Up, but it's going to allow them to get their 4th round here. They're slowly coming back, and it's starting to hurt the Generals a little bit. Look at their economy. They just bought here, so, I mean, they have all that, the full everything. They've got their full utilities almost, and they've got their full rifles, pretty much full armor. But it is starting to take a toll. If they do lose this round, they are going to be forced on an eco. It's, starting to look a little bit worse for them. Although they're still doing pretty well.
Yeah, no, definitely still doing well right now.
Especially Sloth.
Oh, Sloth has been doing phenomenal on that AWP. He's been dominating. He's been mostly going up against Cannon Hop, and he has been winning most of those duels in a 1v1. I'm actually going to be interested to go in and look at the EBOT statistics between their matchups, because I want to see the kill and killed between those 2 players after this match is completed. Looks like we are going to be seeing a setup on the B site. Smokes are poised right now as they're waiting for the time. I assume 105. Yes, I was correct. There they go. Smokes out on the site. That is going to be a setup, and now here comes a push. Molotovs are out. The CTs are in position. They are waiting for this. Noise, not sure where he's being shot from. He's going to be actually confused. And Warriors ripping apart the Generals' offense.
There's absolute destruction here, and like I said last round, they're going to be forced on an eco this round. We're starting to see them need to buy up those pistols or not. Yep, they're finally, the pistol buyers come out. I think they were discussing whether they wanted to save or eco here, and the eco is going to come out. As well as Warriors have been able to save AKs round to round, which are really strong on the CT side. They just completely dominate those. The power just in the AK combined with the positioning that the CTs can have just is complete destruction. We've certainly seen that. Looks like the Generals are making their way towards the A site. They've got 2 in main, 1 watching spawn, and 2 in palace here. Shot Up is getting a little bit greedy, however, pushing up into main. He's not able to find anyone because that Molotov is going to have them still back there. I think the Generals are going to just wait a couple more seconds before pushing out. It looks like they're not setting up any smokes or anything. They didn't buy any, so I think they're just going to
afford it. Yeah,
flood. Yeah, they can't afford it. It looks like that smoke there from Cannon Hop is going to stop their flood here, because it's not going to allow them to have vision of stairs or anywhere on site here. So it's going to allow Cannon Hop to take the shot and take out Noah. It looks like they're finally going to go out here. Shot's going to pick up 1. It's going to get traded out there by Nate. Enough where Cannon Hop picks up 2 for himself. And that last player, Julian, let's see if he's able to take him out on Tetris, though. Nope, he's going to get taken out by Cannon Hop. Got the 4K in that round.
Yeah, 4K in the round for him. I mean, it was swift domination, no questions asked. And Warriors here are starting to look very dangerous, winning 5 rounds in a row. Generals need to, again, they need to take a pause or something, because they have just lost their momentum completely. Are they confused? What are they doing in spawn right now? Trying to figure out their buys, or?
I think they're trying to figure out where they want to go. We saw some players going towards A. We saw some players going towards B. I think there has been a miscommunication there in comms. So I think they are still kind of trying to figure out their buys, unless they're just kind of, I think they're just kind of holding in spawn here a little bit, playing a more passive now they've lost the lead. Although that's not really going to help them, as Little Boy is going to pick up the double kill there. Top of mid. Going to get some damage done to him. Paul is going to trade out. Shot up. Let's see if Little Boy is trading out. He is going to get a triple kill before Paul trades him out finally. It's a 3v2 here. Little Boy, I didn't expect that from him. He's usually not one to get those big kill chains, so quite impressive performance from him there. And the bomb is going to make its way towards the side. Julian's going to go back so that he can support his bomber there. Luckily for them, Bang is the only one on site, actually. As I say that, though, I noticed Cannon Hop with that op in jungle. Throw that Molotov. They're going to hear it. They are going to hear it so that they can know that the Molotov is coming from somewhere, and they know someone is going to not have that utility anymore. Just kind of jiggle peeking. Paul just barely misses Bang. I think Bang saw him, though. He definitely did now. Grenades coming out, trying to force Bang out. He's going to take out Julian, but sitting in that fire, he's going to get taken out by Paul. 2v1 here. Cannon Hop has the angle, but Paul.
He saw Cannon.
He's going to Molly. Did see him, but the Molly is not going to be able to do anything as Cannon Hop takes out Paul.
Yeah, Cannon Hop closing out that round once again. 7-5 is the scoreline, as we're starting to see the Warriors pull further and further ahead, and their economy is getting out of control. 1470 on or 14,700 say on Trigon. Cannon Hop on 12,003. 7550 on a Bang, 3850 on Shut Up, not too much on him, and I'm Little Boy on 10,005. So even if they lose this round, they're going to be able to buy over and over again.
Ooh. Cannot missing that shot there. He's going to get taken out by Sloth along with that Molotov doing a ton of damage. Little Boy also fell early in the round, so it's finally looking up for the Generals as now they have the man advantage and control of mid, so they can really go wherever they want. But Shot Up right there, as soon as that smoke clears, he's going to make a ton of damage. He's going to be able to find Sloth, but now they know he's there. And Shot Up knows that there's a player underneath him because of that boost. Flashbang. Not really too much. He's going to be able to find a double spray there, top of mid, leaving Nate down on there, and he is going to find another kill onto Julian with that spray on scaffolding. Beautiful sprays by Shot Up here. This is why he's rank S. And now Nate is the only one alive, is running away with his life and that bomb and trying to save that M4, I think. Shot Up surviving with 1 health. Incredible.
Shot Up picking up one early, but being dropped down for that second kill. He's gotten 3 kills in this round on 2 HP or less right now, and the third player is walking right into his crosshairs. This Generals player wants it. He needs this round. Almost at the last round of the half, they need to put something on the board, so it looks like he is going to go for it. He's going to walk right into the crosshairs of Shot Up. Assuming he's looking the right way, he could probably get this kill. I'm not sure if Nate got the spot on him. He's going to be out walking on scaffolding. He's spotted out by Shot Up, and Shot Up knows exactly where he is. He wants this ace. He is hunting. He is going to find it, and Shot Up, 2 HP, picks up 4 kills, clearing out the ace. Amazing play from him in this round.
That was absolutely insane by Shot Up. I think if I'm Generals, you gotta take a pause after that. You're losing all these rounds straight. They're on a 7 round losing streak right now. They definitely need to take, especially after that ace there. That player had 1 health remaining. They couldn't even land a shot to kill him. Little Boy's going to open the round, though, with that op kill, but the rest of these players are going to make their way into top of mid. They're just waiting for him to peek again. He's not going to, though. He knows better. Throwing these nades out, just trying to get the players out so they can take control of this mid position here. Cannon Hop, though, with that op, a double op in mid. They're really close here. Yeah, could get ambushed here. Looks like Paul is going to take a little bit of damage. Going to spot out Noah as well, but we're seeing Trigon come up the flank here on Pat. Be able to do some damage. Noah is going to take out Shot Up, though. For Trigon takes him out, and Nate trades out Trigon. Julian getting a kill on Little Boy. 3v2 here. Cannon Hop is making his way towards the east side. These players are coming up connector. He is not going to be able to connect the shot. They don't know he's there for somehow. Cannon Hop is not going to be able to pick up triple kill as he needs to reload here, but Julian is going to hit down to 17 HP. What was going on there with Generals? You're not taking a timeout after that.
Yeah, they need the pause there.
Yeah, they need that pause. Just absolutely, they had no clue where that player was, and now they're down 9-5, going to be down 10-5 almost certainly is. They're gonna have enough money to buy, but not gonna have anything for utility or anything.
Yeah, you know what that says to me is that the communication of that team is completely broken down. Right now, they got demolished on that first half. Right now, you know, it's not the end of the world. 9-5 right now. They do pick up the good opening kill on A site, so that should allow them to push into A and take the site. Unless Shot Up here can pull out another ace, which after that last performance, I wouldn't be surprised. They spot him. They know where he is now. They should know that he has that AWP in hand. But Nate gonna walk right across his Shot Up, though. Unscoping at the last possible second. Sloth could be able to get something here. He's not going to get it. He's going to get mowed down. And the bomb is on site. Is unable to be planted, however, as Nate. You know exactly where he is. Shot at picking up the kill on him. It is all up to Julian. 10-5 is the final scoreline of this half. Warriors up 1 right now. They are struggling.
It is not looking good for the generals here. And I know you don't have voice enable on, Brennan, but I do. And right after this half ended, it looks like Shot Up began to play some sort of sad anime song. So, so you know, they're certainly basking in their almost imminent victory at this point. I hate to be the downer here, but the generals are just not doing so well. They picked this map as well. They did not do well yesterday. The beginning of this half was looking very well for them. But really, only Sloth is performing well today. Take a look at the scoreboard. 19-11. He's performing phenomenal. He has more than double the kills of the next highest player on his team, which would be Paul at 8 kills. Then Nate at 7.
It looks like we may be potentially having a bit of a server issue. Lots of players, pretty much every player, spiking up in their ping. So we are going to...
I saw that happened in the first map, but it was the same players. So this happened in the first map, but it was the same exact players that had this ping issue. Although after about a round or two, it did resolve. So last game, we didn't see anyone take a pause because of that, but...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If it's the same players, it's definitely... most likely not a server issue in that case. I just looked at the pings and freaked out a little bit. They are going to be spotting out Noise there as they are pushing into the site. They know he's going to be in the back position. Noise will pick up 1. Sorry, that's Paul picking up 2 for himself, although Shot Up trading out both of those players. 3 versus 3 now. The CTs are going to be on the retake. USPs only. Trigon dropping down Sloth early now. It's going to be 2v2. Nate and Julian, last players alive. And Julian in no position to support his teammates. Nate able to pick up 1, able to pick up number 2. It is all going to be up to Dragon now on the Warriors side to be able to close out this round and make it 11-5.
It's all up to Trigon, though, so now he's going to have to be the one to defend the bomb site. It is planned for him, so he's going to be able to do pretty well. They don't have any grenades or anything to, like, smokes to smoke off, try and get a ninja.
They have to stick it.
But he's just stalling at this point, and now they have to use Nate. It's going to get taken up by Trigon with a beautifully placed headshot, and they are going to... Oh, he had a kit, too! Take a look at that. Julian just picked up a kit off the ground right at the end there. He had a kit. Nate had a kit. Unfortunately, was not able to get the defuse there because Trigon was just waiting. They were not able to take him out, and that allowed him to save the round for the Warriors, allowing them to get their 11th round here. And you know that means, Brennan, it is highly likely that they will get these 3 rounds in a row here. Coming up on
Julian,
round number 17.
You know, Julian there, both of those players needed to be getting aggressive generals, just not willing to do it. They are afraid of the Warriors, and you know, we're really seeing the deterioration of their strats, of their communication, as the Warriors just rip them to shreds. And we're seeing it once again as the CTs just got demolished. Absolutely no damage being dealt to the Warriors.
Yeah, but that's what you expect after that round. I believe, did they eco that round? I really hope that the generals ecoed that, or at least saved that round.
Oh, they did. They were on full USPS, but still, no damage being dealt whatsoever. That's concerning.
That's not good, but that's not good at all. But good thing they didn't buy anything. You know, you see some players try to force up in that round. They really can't afford that. They really need as much money as possible. And you know, the Warriors aren't playing around now. In the past, we've seen Shot Up sort of towards the end of the game, sort of get a little bit sloppy, but he is in it to win it here. He is playing hard. Trying to place all the shots, getting these sprays here. We're gonna see it pay off here as Cannon Hop and Shot Up are getting spectacular frags here. Let's actually, hold on, let's take a moment and look at the scoreboard really quickly. I didn't even notice this. Shot Up's already at a 30 bomb into round 18. That is an average of a little over 2 kills per round, I believe. So or a little under 2, or
a little bit
yeah,
under.
no,
It's like
that's
1.8 or
a
something.
little under 2 kills. Yeah, 1.8 or something. But that's still pretty good. That's 100.
It could be wrong.
Yeah, you can look at it. 168 ADR in the first half and 226 in this half so far. So
Yeah, shot up just insane right now. I mean, 168 ADR after an entire half, going 26 and 10 in that half is unheard of. And here he goes again, picking a player off of mid. That's Sloth going down early. The rest of his team is going to be running into that site. Try to find some kills, try to equalize it. Bang, though, not going to allow that to happen. Picks up one. And they're just unable to find anything right now, as Bang's going to be dropping down Julian there with that HE grenade.
shot up that was going to pick Noah and get the kill on. Paul is now the last alive. They know he's there. They're pushing him. He's going to get one out, but not before he gets taken. But before he gets taken out by Little Boy in the end. Scoreline is 14-15. It is looking very bleak here for the Generals in Map 2. Just to recap, if you did join us late, it's the High School Esports League Holiday 2017-2018 Majors Grand Finals. Maine West High School Warriors Varsity versus WLHS Generals. Map 1 was Cash, was the Warriors pick, and they took it 16 to, I believe it was 16 to 6 or something along those lines. Map 2 here on Mirage. Generals pick 14-5 is the current scoreline. And already opening the round with these two incredible kills. Make that 3. It is shot up to the last stand as well as the last tournament as a competitive CSGO player. Just want to point that out.
Yep, his last tournament. He is going to be dropping it down a noise there, and that's going to be round number 15 as Warriors are now only one round away from taking the title as the HSEL 2017-2018 Holiday Major Champions.
And it looks like we certainly will see, because these players on Generals don't have any money here. We got players on Deagles and Pistols. We got some on FAMAS's, USP's, utility, all at the wazoo. They still have head armor for some reason, even though these players have full AKs. So I have no reason why they pulled out the head armor. They got kits, not a lot of utility, so once they Warriors get onto the site, it's going to be detrimental, and Chub's going to open the round with a kill onto Noah here. We're looking to find some more here, and these players and Warriors are going to make their way towards the B sites. Therefore, no players on that site here. Skirmish is coming out at A. Paul's going to be able to take out Trigon in main there, and Warriors are going to make their way on A site, where Cannon Hop is going to be able to plant the bomb for apartments here. And now it's all up to the Generals. They have to play retake. They're all over the place. There's some players here on A in view of shot up. Little Boy is going to find Paul as Nate trades out Bang here. 3v3 left on in this map. I'm Little Boy actually going to get taken out by Julian here. Suddenly, the Generals have the person advantage. Let's see if they're able to take advantage of it. Cannon Hop, though, is going to take out Sloth and Cannon Hop and shot up here. Cannon Hop gets a double kill here. It's all up to Julian now. Last alive in apartment. He cannot defuse. He does not have enough time. But Cannon Hop is still going to go for the kills anyway. And the Maine West High School Warriors varsity is your HSEL Holiday 2017-2018 Majors Grand Champions, everyone.
Yeah, the champions, Maine West Warriors, they're able to pick up the final. And that is going to be it. I mean, domination. That's all I have to say there. I mean, it is complete domination, and there's not much to say. There really isn't much to say. Generals, they're just unable to show up on the server. They got dominated through both their maps. And that was really it there. I mean, I don't have much to say about it.
Brandon, actually, let me pull up a statistic for you. You were interested